And a big welcome back to Yak-City Gaming, everybody, as we are going to pick up a new road to the show here that I would like your opinions on. I like to have two road to the shows going at one time, just so as I have that time to space out each episode. So we're going to model after an MLB player for the first time ever here on Yak-City Gaming. And I missed Kyle Draybeck. There he is. That is the man we are going to model ourselves after, of course, a Blue Jay himself. And we're going to pick the name Kyle Oliver here. Just a little bit random and a little bit fun. You know, combination of a few names that are close to me. So we're gonna go with that. And as I just mentioned, I would like your guys' input on this. If I should continue, I want to right now while we're doing this lay out exactly what this RTTS is going to try to achieve. I want to be a starting pitcher for the first few years, but eventually transition to being a left-handed specialist in the bullpen. That's something you don't see, I've never seen here on YouTube, and it's an interesting career path. As you know, there's some guys out there in the major leagues that is their job, and you hear all kinds of stories about them. They came from this, they did that to survive, and that's what I want to kind of build on, is just kind of that general feel to being a left-handed specialist and what it's all about, the struggles, the ups and downs, and when things are going well and when things are going bad. So I hope you guys enjoy so far of what this is going to end up being this episode, and then hope to see another episode come out of it. I know I'm hoping to do at least 2 or 3 episodes here to gauge your guys' reaction and then decide if it's worth continuing or not. And we're going to jump right into our Topps Amateur Showcase now. And as you'll see, it's just got to save here, and then we'll get rolling. And we're going to boost a few things. As you see, Draybeck doesn't have exactly the best stuff, so Oliver doesn't either. But we'll boost up a few stats here. Sorry, up to, I don't know what I'm thinking. We'll get up 30 for everything minimum, and we'll go with arm strength, just get that little bit of flamethrower behind Oliver's arm there. So we'll jump right into the first showcase game, as it'll be the Central versus the West on MLB The Show 14. And now Oliver taking the mound. He'll face his first batter, a right-handed batter, so that'll be a difficulty right off the bat of the showcase. He's got to face a right-hander as a left-hander. I mean, I guess if they knew Oliver was getting the start, might as well prepare. And now I'm going to kind of spoil exactly what this looks like. It looks like this is a lot easier than it is. I don't know why. It was on veteran. I don't understand why it felt easy to me, but I guess all the experience with Tyson Denson really got veteran pitching in my head, and I can pitch through it a little bit more. But I thought they'd be swinging the bats a little bit more than they were early on, especially against a young kid. Oliver, 18, this is his first showcase, and you'd think maybe, but no, they're just barely swinging. That's about only the 3rd or 4th swing I've seen. And you'll see now Oliver going high, and he's going to get another swing, so that's good. And it'll be a lofty fly ball for an out. That's the 2nd out of the inning. And that's only okay pitching. It was a 5-pitch at bat that resulted in an out. And this is going to be a check swing, but no go. And 1-0 for Oliver to face now. Hopefully to get a strike. And no, it'll go to 2-0 now. And he'll throw that nasty 12-6 curveball. As you see, it's slow and it breaks large, but it's going to be a weapon of his moving forward, especially against those right-handers. If he can keep it to the outside, I feel he could have great success. And a 95-mile-an-hour fastball, that's hard to argue with as well. So already he is showing some great potential here. And Oliver will start away here. He'll throw that one in the 2nd inning, 1-0. So he misses the spot, but that's all right. He'll get right back on track with a swinging strike here to move the count to 1-1. The Central already took a lead here, 1-0. So Oliver looking to maybe pick up the win in this one. That would be great. And he'll throw in a two-seam fastball for another strike to get it to 2-2 now. And now it'll be time for that curveball, and that'll go way inside. I mean, I guess the batter had such a great look at that, he didn't even have to move. It was moving so slow. But he'll strike out on that nasty curveball anyway on the next pitch. So Oliver now picks up the strikeout, and it'll be 1 out here in the second. And Oliver will throw in that first pitch strike, now looking for an 0-2 count in his favor, and he'll get it with that swinging strike right there. And now Oliver will go with that curveball again, and that'll be high and outside. So he's forced to come inside now on 1-2. And he'll throw that two-seam fastball upstairs and in and not get a strike out of that, but he'll get this one, and this one will actually go right down the line and past the third baseman for a hit. So that's the first hit of the showcase Oliver has allowed, and that's something to look for. As you saw, Tyson Denson in the original Yak-City pitching RTTS did not have success once runners got on base. So Oliver's got to learn to limit those opportunities and take a page out of Denson's book and hopefully learn from that and realize he's got to be a little bit more efficient with runners on base, especially if he wants to be a left-handed specialist. You're going to need to be, because you just can't afford to not be able to face runners on base. And you'll see here he gets a high strikeout on the backwards case, so solid effort from Oliver there to get the looking strikeout. And now he's got 2 outs, and he might be able to strand that runner, but this one's going to get high, and it's going to go and right into the fielder's gloves, so not too bad. That'll be the out. That'll end the second, and now he'll come out for the third here, as he'll start away with a first pitch strike on the fastball inside, and now he'll go back right to it, and he'll get a... Ooh, this is going to be a double, it looks like, as it goes into the gap out there in left center, and he'll stop there at second. So Oliver surrenders a double to start the third. That is a little bit dangerous, especially when you're pitching in this Tops Amateur Showcase. They want to see you be perfect almost every second of the game, and now surrendering 2 hits through 2 innings. That's not probably what the scouts want to see, especially early on. And now Oliver falling behind 2-1. He gets back there, and now he'll fall to 3-1 on that two-seam fastball, looking for a swinging strike. He'll send in that curveball, and he'll get a foul ball, so that's 2-2. Oh, no, sorry, 3-2. Lost myself there for a second. Sorry, guys. And now a swinging ball, and this is going to be high and lofted all the way out there to center field. And that'll advance the runner to third, as he had good wheels, and no doubt he was getting in there without any contesting from the center fielder. Oliver now, this is going to be a fly ball out to right, and it turns around the right fielder, so that'll score the run. Oliver gives up 1 run there, and that'll be the first run of the showcase allowed for the central region, and that comes off of Oliver's arm. That sucks. The scouts might not be impressed with that, but he'll nonetheless get a ground out here, and that should end the inning and end his debut in the Tops Amateur Showcase. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I want to hear your feedback. I'm desperate. I want to know. And so that'll wrap it up here for the Yak-City new RTTS. As always, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. Watch the last episode of Say Roy Shantz, and so long from Yak-City.